you're really, really a 90s fan.
Gotcha.
Okay, Jesse Camp, here's some more stuff for you. It's I Love the 90s Part 2, and this is 1998. Again. The flicks.
Godzilla!
The fashions. The trends.
You want to drop some X and do it?
The TV.
If the apocalypse comes, beat me.
The tunes.
Change my pitch up. Smack my pitch up.
A totally trippin' year that gave us even more burning questions. Do 5 spices make one bitter dish?
Make solo records in between the season, for sake. We've got albums to turn out.
Plus, what's going on behind the guy and behind the music?
There's success. There's chicks. Maybe a dude.
And
Thank you, India.
has Alanis finally passed that jagged little pill?
When you get to the point where you can thank silence, that's pretty enlightened.
The answers to those questions, plus lessons in German.
Oh, it's easy, German talking. German?
And fun with anal leakage.
How was wet?
Because you can't get enough 90s.
Rock and roll.
Because you've still got your glow sticks. Admit it.
Who brought me here?
This is 1998, Part 2.
Now you know that.
90s back. All right. Break it down. The motion picture event of the season. It's coming. There's a giant lizard that's really coming. I'm serious. Just give me your cash.
Godzilla is the story of a giant lizard who was misunderstood by the entire city of New York.
He just rolled up on New York. He was just George Jefferson strolling in the Hudson, and he just came up and was just like, I'm here.
Bad enough he's a dinosaur. Now he's irradiated by nuclear stuff. He looks angry. It's bad news.
I like that Godzilla ad campaign. Size does matter.
I suspected there was a little double entendre there. Which was really unfair to those of us under 5'7". And with that are smaller than 9 inches.
I believe that this is a mutated aberration.
Interesting casting. Okay, we need someone to fight a 200-ton mother of all lizards. A musical theater star. That's Broadway. Get him on the boat.
He's sort of the action hero that I would be, which is to say soft and easily killed.
How can you fight a lizard when really all you want to do is dance?
He's a pussy. He's a bigger pussy than I am.
The funny thing was you learned in that movie that his real name was Godzilla.
Godzilla.
And we, through our accent, made him Godzilla.
Godzilla!
Godzilla!
It's amazing how America has the ability to take something that in someone else's country is cheesy and fun and just turn it into genuine crap.
I never yearned so much for an Asian guy in a rubber reptile suit before.
Up from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire, his head in the sky. Godzilla, Godzilla, Godzilla.
I like to know that there is a Japanese man sweating his ass off inside a costume. That's movie making to me.
Step off.
After days of speculation, Jerry Halliwell, otherwise known as Ginger Spice, has confirmed that she has left the Spice Girls.
Girls, I suppose you're wondering why I've called this meeting today. Yeah, I've got to get my nails done. I'm also busy. Anyways, I was talking to her. So listen!
I'm leaving the group, everybody.
I don't believe it. Not Jerry.
What? You wanker! You fool!
Oh my God, when Ginger Spice left the Spice Girls, I cried for days.
I don't know if she's gonna ever come back.
I felt like she took a piece of my heart. And it wasn't the same. My favorite Spice Girl.
I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't drink.
I miss her so much. Come back, we love you.
We were
5, we were a package, and it was a sad moment.
That was truly the end of an era. That's like Michael Jackson leaving the Jackson 5, or the cop leaving the Village People.
She's sort of letting the whole country down.
I still don't know who Ginger Spice was. I knew one of them left, and I knew it was a bad mistake.
I'm Jerry Halliwell. I'm the one that left that band.
They don't understand me. I need to make solo records. Make solo records in between the season, for sake. We've got albums to churn out. None of this means anything. Cash in, you cow.
The remaining 4 Spice Girls say they'll be pressing on with their American tour.
I knew the tour would be a joke and a sham and a charade, and it was.
It's Ginger who really gave it flavor. That's why her name is Ginger. She got the flavor.
Unfortunately, what the Spice Girls didn't know was that the pop superstar girl band recipe calls for all 5 spices, and 4 just doesn't taste as good.
Big Bag.
How could you not remember the thank you video?
Very grateful woman, Alanis.
Thank you, India.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, this.
Thank you, Dave Coulier.
Thank you, Oregon.
Thank you, silence.
When you get to the point where you can thank silence, that's pretty enlightened.
Where's Angry Alanis? Where did she go?
I think Alanis did become angry once again after that song because no one said you're welcome in response, which is pretty rude.
How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out?
She's a really adorable woman and smart and strong and has a great rack.
I wasn't paying any attention to the lyrics in that song because she was in the video naked.
God, I'm getting a half chub just thinking about it.
Nudity has never thrown me off. The fact that she was naked in a subway, though? Are you kidding me?
Thank you, Alanis, for your music and your gratitude. Thank you, Alanis.
Trippin'.
Okay, raves are dance parties that go on for like 7 days, 3 days, I don't know.
Anything over 12 hours is a rave. In order to get there, you usually had to drive to one location, get a secret map, drive to another get another secret map.
And then there was all the accessories.
You know, you wear a nice hat, you look good, and you go out and you rave.
Every raver has to have a pacifier.
Remember the dumb light stick?
Hey, we're at the rave together.
The most important thing about a rave was the music.
Except for it's the worst music ever.
Just house music at its best. Believe you me, rave on.
The techno music is like ding, 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 boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I hate that stuff.
I like to dance, but I didn't like to dance to that because it looks like you're being stung by wasps.
Obviously have to take something to get this music.
Anybody got any E?
You want to drop some X and do it? Okay.
Everyone's just feeling each other. It's like...
Feels so cool.
I love you, man. They're all hot. Everybody's sweaty. They leave at 5 o'clock in the morning smelling like ass.
Where am I? Who brought me here? What is this music? Guys, I like Leonard Skinner.
I love 98.
Coming up, stained underwear. A small price to pay for staying trim.
Ain't no leakage. Leaking it is meant to leak. That's why it's tight.
And the fastest way to piss off Gary Coleman.
You doing security? What happened, Gary?
Next on I Love 1998, Part 2. But first, Michael Ian Black, Raw on Raves.
Like, ecstasy is sort of an understatement for what it actually does. At least for me. Because, you know, I have a dead heart. So when I take ecstasy, You know, I'm suddenly rising to the level of Homo sapien for the first time. So for me, ecstasy says what it does what it says. Not that I've ever taken it. That would be illegal. And if anybody wants to get rid of any illegal drugs that they have, they can write to me, care of VH1.
Ben Stein's Pimpus Tracks of 1998.
Yeah. Much love and big ups from MC Stein. In your face with the Pimpus Tracks of 1998. Got the hook up by Master P, you got it. I got the hook up. Find a Way by legendary Tribe Called Quest.
Help me find my way. Now why you wanna go and do that, love, huh?
Intergalactic by those three white Jews, the Beastie Boys. If you'll come into my house, you better come strong or don't come at all.
Got duh. By duh.
There are worse things out tonight than vampires.
Like what?
Like me. Oh, I love Blade to death. Oh my God, Blade is awesome.
Vampires, this ain't real.
Blade is hardcore. That's blood cutting off head, burning up, cussing, bang, sex.
Blade is half human and half vampire.
He now was on a mission to kill all night walkers. He was called a day walker.
He had the powers of a vampire, you understand? But he also had the ability of humans.
He could live in the sunlight. He could f white women and then fly away as a bat.
He's not really a superhero. He's just a guy with purpose.
It was good to see a vampire that was not Blackula.
In this country, it's hard enough being black. Add vampire on top of that, man, you're coming to the plate with 2 strikes against you.
Maybe I don't see it that way. Blade is like, oh, like real going on.
You can slice him, you can dice him, but the Queen Man just keeps on coming.
The villains is dope.
Vampires were actually player hating him.
And there's nothing you can do about it, Daywalker!
You think you all that, don't you, Daywalker?
These ain't country vampires. These are urban vampires. They kill you.
Stephen Dorff played a good bad guy. I love that, man.
We're the top of the food chain. The blood god's coming, and after tonight, you people are history.
Really? They cast that guy as a villain?
Big guy. Relax.
They were able to do it out at the end, which was hot. Black dudes always die in movies. And Wesley Snipes just don't die. That's what I like.
If Blade fought Buffy, who would win? I win. Me and all my fellow nerds.
I love 98.
We haven't been properly introduced. I'm Buffy, and you're history.
Ah, Buffy.
Into every generation, a slayer is born.
One girl in all the world, a chosen one born with a
Strength and scales to hunt the vampires. Stop the spread of their evil blah, blah, blah. I've heard it, okay?
Buffy has become this monster cult classic. It's huge.
If the apocalypse comes, beat me.
One of the main reasons, 3 words, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
She's definitely kicked ass, and I think just showed that there's lots of girls out there fighting for their cause.
She only weighs about 110 pounds, so physically, I don't care how good she would be at Kung Fu, she just would not be able to do some of the things she does.
Buffy was great as an action hero, but, like, obvious stunt woman. If you're watching the show, it's like, who's that lady?
I loved Sarah Michelle Gellar on the show, but I also really loved Willow.
Willow kind of went from a bookworm to a lesbian, to a witch.
Abracadabra.
That's something that the kids should know about. Reading is a gateway to witchcraft and lesbianism.
My least favorite characters were always the boyfriends, which is just a true sign of a dork.
Wasn't our boyfriend a vampire at one point?
I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. I don't bite.
A hot vampire.
Kendra! What? What's wrong?
I wish your boyfriend would be a smart guy who's balding and is just really likable and glasses, and it's just a sweetheart.
That is so sweet.
It's a show, Brian. That's me speaking to myself.
Tight.
Potato chips with Olestra in them. Hey, fatties, you want to eat chips? Here you go.
What consumers can expect from Olestra's snack foods is a new choice. They can have the same tasting chips and other snack foods that they've eaten before, but with no fat.
The great thing about Olestra is that it tastes great, you know, and it goes down great.
Everyone in America thought this was going to be the answer to their weight problems.
I mean, now I'm a girl that reads the label, and when you flip it over and you're like, oh good, no fat grams, that's so awesome.
3% dietary fiber.
And then you read down.
This product contains Olestra.
Olestra may cause abdominal cramping and loose stools.
What's happening to my body?
When you read those words, it changes a person.
We're not talking about this may give you gas. Anal leakage. Leaking anus is meant to leak. That's why it's tight.
That was wet. Can I get a butt plug? Someone give me a butt plug.
I do love potato chips, but I don't necessarily want my butt leaking.
I don't care how skinny you are. Having to be an eye shot of a toilet at all times is not a good look.
You can try one if you like.
No, I'm not trying one. Hell no.
But people kept eating them because people are stupid and fat.
And it's so good. Those chips, even though they have a little Olestra in it, I don't think it really affects me that... What is so funny about farting?
News break.
Mad cow disease is an infectious disease of the cow's brain.
Which happened because they fed cows.
That's so disgusting. They'll eat the grass. Don't feed them themselves.
And they just went mad.
Supposedly, if you ate these mad cows, you went mad yourself.
Moo! Moo!
Oprah did a show on mad cow disease, and Oprah was so repulsed that she said, I will never eat another hamburger again.
She's a vegetarian.
They say 10 million people stopped eating beef after Oprah said that.
I think there's something that she does in her show when you're watching that kind of hypnotizes you. I will
not eat beef, Oprah. I will only eat chicken,
Mad cow.
Oprah, and
Mad
fish.
I stopped eating beef because of Oprah, but I also learned to love reading.
It's not like everybody's going to do what Oprah says. I mean, I do. If Oprah said to eat cow dung, I would.
There's going to be an awful lot of people economically damaged or hurt as a result of the show.
The Cattlemen's Association got together and put a lot of pressure on her.
They actually took Oprah to trial.
You can't take Oprah down a peg. You want to, but you can't.
In Amarillo, Texas, the jury has spoken and rejected the cattle industry's claim that Oprah Winfrey caused a drop in beef prices when she aired a show on mad cow disease.
You go, girls. You're getting free steers. Free speech not only lives, it rocks.
God bless Texas.
I love 98.
Coming up, Naomi Campbell reaches out and decks somebody.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
And Warren Beatty finally gets some street cred.
Nothing screams ghetto quite like Warren Beatty.
Next on I Love 1998, Part 2. But first, Jay and Silent Bob. Guys will go gay for.
Ladies, Jay and Silent Bob are into his house. Now, we ain't gay, but if we were, these are the guys we go gay for. Now, me, I would totally knock boots with Adam Sandler. The wedding singer. And Lunchbox over here, he totally has the hots for Kevin Bacon. Silent Bob has 3 words for you about wild things. It's like a baby's arm holding an apple. Big. And those are the guys that we go gay for. This is Jay and Silent Bob, and we're out of here.
Roger.
Hello and welcome to Booty Phone. You
You have selected the Slow Jams of 1998, also known as the best songs to pork to. Rated R. Please select one of the following options. 4. Lately, Divine. Press 1 now. 4. All My Life, KC and JoJo. Press 2 now. 4. The Boy Is Mine, Brandy and Monica. Press 3 now. If you know the name of the slow jam you want to pork to, then put it on and start porking. Once again, thank you for calling Booty Phone.
Gotcha.
You're gonna die tonight.
Oh, really?
Urban Legends, oh, that's a scary movie.
Urban Legend is about a mysterious killer who uses those famous stories that everyone thinks might be true to kill people.
A crazed killer hits up the campus. You know, everybody's scared.
My favorite scene in Urban Legend is when Rod Stewart gets his stomach pumped.
That's really what gets the whole plot in motion.
And then there's something like Richard Gere and a gerbil or something. I'm so scared.
I used to believe in them. We used to go into the bathroom, and we'd turn the lights off, and we'd say, Bloody Mary, I killed your baby. And I swear it appeared.
Let's see, microwaving the dog to dry its little poodle curls and exploded.
That was scary.
Once I woke up in a bathtub and all my internal organs were missing. Imagine my chagrin.
Favorite death scene? It would have to be when the guy was on top of the car and she hears the scratching. And he's on the top and he's choking.
Tara Reid getting it with an axe.
Please, I don't want to die.
It's like someone out there is taking all these stories and making them reality.
It was a surprise ending. It was something that I don't think anyone saw coming.
Gotcha. I was just like, oh my God, the Noxzema girl is killing people. Yeah. I guess you could say I'm a little nutty. This is so cute.
She kills blemishes every night, brutally, in her bedroom. Maybe we should have seen it coming.
Talk to the hand.
Former child star Gary Coleman smiled as he surrendered to Hawthorne police. The 30-year-old actor was booked on assault and battery charges.
Gary Coleman was working as a security guard.
This woman asked Gary Coleman for an autograph.
Excuse me, Gary! Gary Coleman!
He gives it to her, and then she's not happy.
Winfield asked him to personalize it. That's when investigators say things got ugly.
The man tried to play him, and he was not going for it. So he did what any angry actor would do. He snuffed him.
I don't know what that autograph seeker said to make Gary so mad.
You were doing security? What happened, Gary?
Doesn't take a lot to push that little dude's button.
Damn, you little than my son. Oh.
Finally, he started throwing uppercuts, because really that's all he can throw.
He gave me one really hard.
How the was Gary Coleman going to knock that big bitch out?
You could see it bubbling below the surface years ago. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis?
You can't be a serious threat to anyone. Can't weigh over about 75 pounds.
When you're that small, it's okay to hit ladies.
I love 98.
And the winner of the first ever MTV Wannabe DJ contest is Jesse.
Jesse was awesome.
The guy was a spaz, but he was America's spaz. We loved him.
We love you, Jesse!
Hey, all right.
He became a superstar because he was so bugged out.
Awesome.
Strange looking. He weighed about 112 pounds.
What is with your hair? Oh my God.
I remember thinking, what? I had to audition, and then these fools just get to go on TV and make total idiots out of themselves and get a job. It's just not fair.
And on today's show, well, I guess they're going to be the surfers. And the surfers are, well, the surfers.
Hey, I'm Jesse Camp, and I didn't get enough oxygen at first. Rock and roll!
No, but hey, I hope you guys see the video. I hope it's on.
He's just like that off camera. Very difficult to hang out with him.
It's a good old time. Y'all, hey.
I tried to have a full-on conversation with Jesse. It was not going to happen. He created.
Never had a space case. While I need.
Jesse Camp just seemed to me when I saw him like a freaky beanpole of a dude who'd been sucking on one too many whippets. Like.
He was also a musician. He had his own band.
I was a huge fan. And I know I'm not the only one, because when his album came out, it sold tens of copies.
He was good for a while. He was fun. And then it was like, okay, that's enough.
All right.
God bless you, Jesse Camp. Good luck to you. And yes, I would like fries with that.
Anyway, goodbye, you guys. Have a good Saturday night.
Big Big.
My theme music, Ghetto Superstar. That is what you are, you know? I forgot who sang that.
Praz. Who? That's right. Praz. I didn't know who the were either.
When Praz came out with that, I was like, oh, Praz got the funky out now, yo.
Yeah, some got hopes and dreams, we got ways and means.
Ghetto Superstar was a theme song for Bullworth.
It was a little shocking, you know, to think of Praz, Maya, Halle Berry, and Warren Beatty.
Nothing screams ghetto. Quite like Warren Beatty. Ghetto Superstar originally was taken from the song Islands in the Stream, which was a song that was a duet with Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Which is perfect, I think, because when I think ghetto, I think Dolly Parton, I think Kenny Rogers singing a song written by Barry Gibb.
I don't think Dolly Parton's really sported very many do-rags in her time.
Flavor's a ghetto superstar. I'm a superstar in the ghetto.
Yeah. Bill Bellamy, ghetto superstar. Right there, ghetto superstar. Feel it.
Well, I've always been the most popular person in my neighborhood watch program, so I guess that makes me something of a ghetto superstar.
I love 98.
Coming up, the inspirational message behind Waterboy.
You can do it all night long!
Plus, the aerobic benefits of Run Lola Run.
Run, Lola, run! Keep running.
And
El Niño! El Niño!
next on I Love 1998, Part 2. But first, Andrea's 90210 Lost Diary.
Dear Diary, April 15th, 1998. Just got back from the class of 93's 5th reunion. Can you believe it? Sure, I'm getting divorced, but at least I'm not blonde. Wait, maybe I am. Help. Kelly's addicted to coke, Donna's hooked on painkillers, and Dylan's back on the H. Just say no, people. Just say no. Oh, tears.
Roger.
The college radio cut of 1998.
Hey, straight out of the OC, it's lit here. Hello. With the college radio cut of 1998. Sexy Boy by Air. Sexy Boy, 1998's college radio cut on the low end of the dial.
Gotcha. Roger.
My name is Bobby Boucher, and I am inquiring as to whether you have the need for an experienced water boy on your upcoming season.
So after Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, finally in 1998, Adam Sandler comes into his own with Waterboy.
Yes, yes.
He's great. Adam Sandler is very funny. He's the Charlie Chaplin of the 90s.
Adam Sandler appeals to the man-child in all of us.
And I like Vicky, and she likes me back.
The boy who never quite grew up,
And she showed me the movies, and I like them too.
or whose IQ reached triple digits.
And by the way, Mama, alligators are ornery because they're medulla oblongata.
The water boy was a Cajun guy who was probably retarded.
My mama said
and didn't like jokes about his mom.
I love my mama very much. Now you know that.
Everybody picks on him.
Stop making fun of me.
He has a very unique hidden talent, knocking the bejesus out of people.
And that's, you know, that's funny. Guys hitting stuff is funny.
And his mom is Kathy Bates, and she loves him.
Foosball? You playing the foosball behind my back?
It was kind of creepy because I thought about Misery. I thought that he would get his foot chopped off. So he'd be like a one-legged football player tackling people.
It also had Henry Winkler as the coach.
Oh, yo, look, it's the Fonz.
Hello. I liked Henry Winkler taunting him with water sucks.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
My favorite scene in Waterboy is when Rob Schneider says, "You can do it."
You can do it!
What an inspirational thing to say.
You can do it.
You can do it all night long!
Waterboy is to Adam Sandler what Forrest Gump was to Tom Hanks.
Mama say that happiness is from magic rays of sunshine that come down when you're feeling blue.
If you could take this character and make $20 million, you deserve the money.
Thank you so much.
He's genius. He's really just hilarious. He's one of the funniest guys around.
Look, he's done very well for himself with his brand of comedy. Me and my brand of comedy.
Oh, snap!
We finally got to the point where VH1 is waxing poetic about itself.
Way to go, VH1.
1998, Behind the Music came, and it told the story of Milli Vanilli.
They wanted fame, money, and women, and were willing to do anything to have it all.
And after that, we were stuck.
In 2 years, he went from obscurity to superstardom.
I was addicted to it every week, just classic after classic. Journey, Styx, Leonard Skinner.
From poverty to incredible wealth.
And then after a while, you started realizing that all the stories were the same.
Now, this is the basic outline of Behind the Music.
Band gets together.
Band struggles.
Band makes big money.
There's success. There's chicks. Maybe a dude.
Band does jello shots with Carmen Electra.
He was on top of the world and loving it.
Urination somewhere.
We didn't care about the music. We just wanted the chicks and the drugs.
The band's excesses were slowly destroying them, yet nothing slowed them down.
Once one skyrockets to stardom, inevitably there's that fall back down into the trough of...
My heart sunk, and I knew. It's over.
And if you hear me doing a story about you, you don't want to hear me say, "But then," because then you know your life's going to crap. But in just 8 days, it would all begin to fall apart.
When that music changes, you know exactly where you're going.
Someone's gonna die.
Usually the drummer.
Anytime there's a death, it's a super bum out. And then in the end, it's always like, well, the drinks are gone, the ladies are gone, and now the money is gone.
My life, I would not wish upon anybody, and that's the damn truth. Damn truth.
Oh, how did this happen? Well, you acted like idiots.
We're going to build you up, we're going to whack you down, and then we're going to have your redemption.
They get Jesus or they get sober, and then they just become Gramps with amps.
Big.
I love this song from Prodigy. Just the best beats. Smack my bitch up.
Change my pitch up. Smack my bitch up.
Take my picture. Smack my bitch up.
Switch my pitch up. Smack my bitch up.
It's one of the add your own lyrics.
I remember everyone thinking, I've got to see this video. It's been banned. I've got to see this video.
Smack My Bitch Up featured a night of debauchery from the point of view of a partier.
Getting a lap dance, drinking, fighting, beating people up.
Really, really seedy and dark, even for my taste. And I love violence. Love it.
All the activities going on in the video seem like something a guy would be doing.
Camera turns around, it's a chick. Oh my God, it's a chick.
Right.
She looks in the mirror and it's a girl, and it totally shocks you.
And once you saw it once,
You either didn't want to see it again or wanted to see it over and over.
Whatever.
You better work.
Supermodel Naomi Campbell is in trouble with the law. She's been arrested and charged in Toronto with hitting a former assistant in the head with a telephone.
I'm so not surprised to see that she's a raging angry girl.
Naomi, she is fierce.
I enjoy all of Naomi Campbell's violence, as long as it isn't directed at me.
To think that Naomi Campbell, who by all accounts seems like a lovely woman, would beat her assistant with a phone. She kind of goes up a few notches in my book.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful on the outside, but perhaps not so beautiful on the inside.
No, want this, not all that.
What amazed me about the whole Naomi Campbell phone incident was that this was her assistant. Oh, God.
Listen, can you send... What, girl? Hold on. Can you send... Just my...
Shut up! Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Listen, it could happen to anyone. I mean, you know, the phone just flies out of your hand. Give the girl a break.
I can understand her getting upset because she's got everybody in her face all the time.
Who's to say the assistant didn't deserve it? You know? I asked for this latte with foam.
I ain't mean to do no wrong, Miss Campbell. Please don't hit me with the phone again.
That's the price that you pay.
How bad could it really have hurt? It's not like the 70s where phones were like this. She could have killed somebody with it. She just beat her with a little phone. So what? You know? I beat my kids all the time.
I just think she gets a hard time for doing what we all really want to do and just don't have the balls to do it like she does.
News break.
I'm only happy when it rains.
The effects of El Nino continue to be felt across the country.
Wreaks havoc on the nation. Landslides,
El Nino!
hail, fire,
El Nino!
the plague.
This is the worst.
El Nino was a weather phenomenon where the oceans got ridiculously warm, and this caused all sorts of problems. In fact, it caused every problem.
Oh, you know, my stomach hurts. It's El Nino.
I'm losing my hair. El Nino.
El Nino was responsible for Bill Clinton getting by Monica Lewinsky.
Everything's not because of El Nino, okay?
What bugged me was the name, El Nino.
They say it means the boy.
Ding dong. Hello, I'm El Nino. I live next door. Oh, we thought you were a big tropical storm. You're just a small boy.
So what? It's a huge killer storm. You gotta name it like El Diablo, the devil.
In the 90s, you hear about El Nino, and I never heard about El Nino in the 80s, in the 70s, or in the 60s.
We're partly to blame, the weather people, because we kept bringing it up. We're all excited about it, you know, weather geeks. Oh, look at this phenomenon.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
It turned out to be sort of like a storm.
If I wanted to live in Seattle, I would still live in Seattle.
I would like to report that El Nino appears to be rain.
I just want it to go away. I mean, I'm just so tired of rain.
People eventually said, enough with El Nino. Get the weather right. That's all we want.
I love 98.
Coming up, can you cough up 100 grand in 20 minutes?
No. 100,000, not just one. Got 99,000 more trips.
Run, Lola, run. Next on I Love 1998, Part 2. But for...
And now, 98.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma Bunton. Let's take a look at how the world has changed since I tattooed Baby Spice on my bum. Then, Viagra was just for older gentlemen. Now, Viagra and Levitra are every man's best friend. Then, Bill Clinton was getting it on with Monica Lewinsky. Now, Jim McGreevy is getting it on with Golan Sippel. Then, it was Saving Private Ryan. Now, it's Saving Private England. Want more stuff from back then? Log on to vh1.com and download your favourite ringtones.
Run, Lola, Run is about this woman who gets caught up in this caper where she has to get some money to save her boyfriend of impending doom and murder.
Money? Was ist denn, wo bist du?
She only had 20 minutes to get $100,000. Otherwise, her boyfriend was going to get killed. German talking. German?
So what did Lola do? She ran her ass off. She has to get 100 grand, 20 minutes. Did she do it?
Faster.
In 20 minutes, I could do a load of stuff.
I can work up a pretty good softie.
I can take 10 2-minute naps.
Run, Lola, run! Keep running.
I could clap my hands a lot. What? That was so crazy.
No. 100,000, not just one. Got 99,000 more trips.
The Germans are nothing if not very efficient, and so they managed to cram 3 small films into one.
Personally, most people thought that was really a fascinating way to do it, and I thought it was chicken. I think you pick an ending, you pick a plot, and you just stick with it.
I suspect this would be a film for Dieter and his monkey.
I loved Run, Lola, Run. It was all about the soundtrack.
That weird German hard-pounding music, it's very militant, sexual kind of music.
Techno music, like the German soul, is cold and icy, electronic,
and fast.
Although techno sucks. Sorry, Jimmy. It would have been nice if she had been running to an accordion player.
Then it could have been like Run, Lola, Run, Alaman, Left, Swing Your Partner.
The music that I like to jog to is Modern English's Melt With You. They could have used a little more of that song. I'll stop to work down with you. You know, that would have been, for me, a better movie.
I love 98.